Present day. Present time.
Allow me to breathe.
On my own. My intro I made on my own, my banner, everything I make on my own. So I ain't interested in what you dudes are selling. So I just want to make that clear. But
Make your
yeah.
browser fast. Make your browser
There you go.
safe.
You are now watching The Leaping Lemur.
Yeah, that conversation happened.
I just want to say before we begin and get into this video, I do appreciate that the levied Lemur has been covering this. I kind of like him as one of the new commentators. So I thought it was pretty cool that he was able to cover this. I haven't seen anybody else really cover it besides him and Blood Seth on YouTube. But besides that, that's pretty much it. But when it comes to Gerber overall, like I said on my TikTok, I don't really like the dude after all this stuff that I've been hearing and seeing. And I was just on TikTok, and one of the people that he was following, Postman, there were a bunch of other TikTok creators that were of different racial backgrounds, predominantly African American. And there's that one I'm not gonna assume his race because I really don't know whether he might be Indian or Pakistani or what other race he is. I'm not trying to be like discriminatory or anything or disrespectful, but they had this dude and he was Postman and he was literally just being disrespectful and condescending and saying, "Oh, you guys are my most favorite black people." And instead of like going off on him like Angry Asian did with Gerber, which I gotta give him mad props for, because I guarantee you, if it was them, they probably would have gone soft. Goofy, I don't know this dude, but you should have gone soft on him after the stuff you heard. And if he's being racist, it's like, I understand trying to keep him to get him to explain himself, but what is there to explain when he's literally a piece of crap? Just my thoughts. So those guys literally had Postman and they still had him there. And I was in the chat on that live and I was like, y'all have him complaining about it. Y'all ain't going on him and y'all want to give him a platform. Just where some people are just honestly stupid. Like, honestly, really fucking stupid. Let's continue.
Oh, so the conversation of you being friends with Postman, you hating Jews, you saying that black people are inferior to you, is that, you don't, does that ring a bell? That's real, right?
That unfortunately is real, but I never. The way you're saying it makes it sound so much worse than it actually was.
What other way is there of saying it? And if there's another thing I really don't get is how this man still has fans defending him. Defending him after everything he's done. It's like I said it on my page before on TikTok. I'm not sure if everybody follows me on there. If not, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I really don't care. But I'll see it clear for kick. People want to complain about supporting toxic, weird people, and yet they continue to do it anyways. And this is where I'm not sure if people might get offended about what I'm going to say, but it is kind of true. Y'all are going to be complaining about, oh, this person's a piece of crap. Oh, why did we support him? All this other stuff. Hey, yeah, at the same time, you guys do it time and time and time again. And not to even mention, at the end of this video, I watched it before, but I just really want to give like my live criticism. But I was thinking towards the end of the video, Leaping Lemur is like saying, I hope he fades into obscurity. It's like, no. People like this should be off the internet. It still baffles me that this lady Cohen Badger, I did a video on her on my channel. She still has a platform. Q-Top, not a TikTok creator who's as weird as this dude, literally talking about that he wanted to marry minors. I literally did a video on my YouTube. He still has a platform. James Charles, this dude has been weird for years. For years, and he still has a platform. So it's like at a point you really gotta ask yourself at the end of the day, and I think we all have to ask ourselves as a society at the end of the day. We do want these people gone, but at the same time, if we have these people gone, what are we going to be talking about for content? What are we going to be like literally watching drama unfold for content? Because people find this entertaining. That's the truth at the end of the day. Like people say they can want this dude gone off of the internet, but at the same time, if he's off of the internet, then there's gonna be someone else to take his place. And it's just gonna be the same cycle over and over again. So I just really, really don't want to hear anybody say, "Oh, get him off the internet, all the art stuff. Oh, you're defending him." I'm like, I'm not defending him. I'm just saying it as it is. Like at the end of the day, people are going to complain about people like this, but I guarantee you, give it 2 months, we're gonna have another Gerber like content creator again. Another weird dude, and it's gonna be the exact same thing over and over again.
I don't want to hear anything out
No,
more
bro,
than
you're
this dude,
saying like
Y'all, here we go. I'm back again with more Gerbert the Egg updates. Now, I want to make this a quick update because there's a lot to go through, but so far, things have quickly developed in the Gerbert world. It's going pretty crazy, y'all. Like, bro, Gerbert the pervert is cooked. Not only did he respond to this, he also had a fight with the angry Asian, and then his whole group responded to the situation, acting as though it's a joke. The Yee Squad is full of a bunch of motherfuckers who have no backbone. Just like the angry Asian said, it's full of a bunch of clout.
I'm sorry, I got see this once. Like as much as I respect the Leaping Lemur and I like the way that he does his content and everything, this PNG pisses me off so much because it's like I don't know. I feel like he could put more effort into it. Like my own before my official Instagram got taken down, disabled. I literally I posted sketches of how I did my own, and I'll probably show that again on another date. But my own, I literally put effort into, and this pisses me off because this apparently entices people's attention way more than my own. And I know I sound like a little bit jelly, but I kind of am. I'm not gonna lie. But I just wanted to say that. Just find it really fucking interesting.
Hungry people who don't care about their image, they don't care about the safety of children, and they'll back this weird guy. They know they sent out cease and desist, but now they're trying to back down and they're making videos where they're fucking joking about this shit. Like you can tell, if you listen to their tone, they're not being fucking serious. They're acting like this is some kind of fucking TikTok joke. They're comparing this to kicking out Pow Envy for being dirty around the house. Fuck you guys, dude. Like seriously, it's a fucking document with a bunch of evidence. There's pictures of him with these females, but yet you spit in everybody's face and you act as though this shit didn't happen. But no, when you do actually finally admit that it happened or try to take some accountability, it's not real. It's a fake fucking video that you made for clout talking about how he would come to your guys' door at 3 a.m. with his shirt off. None of this is real. Like listen to these motherfuckers' tones. I'm gonna show you guys their responses and tell me that this isn't just some fake TikTok performative bullshit. You can tell in the way they fucking speak that they don't care about what they're talking about. It's all scripted, dumb, drama bullshit centered around real assaults that took place.
So guys, after everything that happened with
I just want to say one simple thing. I do agree with this take, but at the same time, it's like, hold on, I really don't want to look at this dude's face. Pause. Well, at the same time, it's like we could have been getting rid of these people Yee Squad a long time ago. Vexwolves is one that I really don't get because of one meme. Also, he's like mad popular. It's like, what else does he contribute to society? There's a massive following, still has a platform. And it's like, at the end of the day, I do agree with Leaping Lemur's take that the way that they did this was definitely disrespectful to the victims of this dude. But at the same time, it's like nobody's really going to care enough to get rid of people like this. Because, like I said before, people just love toxic people like this on the internet.
We kicked him out. He lied to all of us. He's a scumbag. I just honestly got bad vibes from him.
Bro, he was lazy.
Yeah, bad advice from him, and yet y'all were supporting him with the cease and desist, like this dude said, and I won't even be surprised. And it's like, y'all got bad advice from him. Do you get bad advice from Power Envy too? Y'all literally complaining about how dirty this dude was. Yeah, he literally was posting content about how dirty he was for like how long? Years. So it's like people like this at the end of the day ain't gonna matter how much you complain about them doing all this stuff because nobody's really gonna care. Again, I agree with Leap and Lemur's take. The way that they did this was completely disgusting and they should face some reprimanded from them. I mean, for their actions. And honestly, fuck them. I agree with him because I never really. Hold on. I don't know who this NPC looking motherfucker is.
Oh, no.
Lazy.
Don't even get me started on Vex bolts. Again, why is he even a thing? And there's one reason why I blame all these TikTok creators, especially these dumb, useless, not contributing to society that have no talent, no like skills for anything whatsoever. Just literally wasted space and the social media zeitgeist ether. I blame kids, honestly. I blame kids because kids these days ain't got enough attention span to actually like pay attention to things. I'm sorry, but it's true. Most of their supporters are kids, so I blame them. Because ain't no grown adult go be
I was.
watching their stuff and find this entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. If it's not only E Squad that I can't have a problem with, it's the anime men too. Because anime men is just like another version of this, but it's just anime content, and don't really get the overall popularity behind them. I just find them just as annoying as them.
Because I thought he was a genuinely cool person, and then when he was here, all the shit started coming out, and then we started looking into it. It's stupid.
Should have looked into it from the beginning when the allegations first got out. You should have kicked him out. I'm not gonna listen to all this BS. Especially with his stupid looking ass, bro. Should have been left back in that stupid massive following. Fuck anybody who actually support this dude and actually still let him have a platform. Fuck you.
What I expect from them. Is the bar so low that we're accepting these fucking scripted TikTok videos as fact now because it's just like that's how TikTok is? This is obviously fake. They thought about what they were gonna say. They were like, "What? How could we make this a funny video? How could we make a funny video out of Gerbert's assault? Let's talk about Gerbert leaving pasta around and being dirty just like Pow Envy." Y'all, come on, like see through this. You guys gotta see through this. This is fucking insane. Now, even if this shit was all true, right? Even if they were truthful about how they don't like Gerbert anymore, they sent out cease and desist for him. They're trying to use the excuse that they didn't know the kind of guy he was or they didn't do enough research. Then why send out cease and desist to smaller creators using your name? Fuck you guys. You can't just go and pretend like you didn't do that and you dislike Gerbert now. Oh, we did a little bit more research, guys. Maybe do the research first before you defend the PDF file. Insane shit. But people are just gonna let this slide because their audience is a majority kids. Like if you look in the comments of this shit, it's just a bunch of kids being like, it's okay, we didn't know too, because they don't understand. Like they don't grasp the gravity of this. They don't understand how serious this shit is. It isn't just
For real, like I said, their audience are kids. Kids are fucking dumb, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I remember being a kid and looking back now as an adult, some of the stuff that I did was honestly really, really stupid. Kids still think they don't have the rational capacity to really put things together and realize, oh, that's messed up. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's the type of disturbing. They just kind of go along with the flow, especially when it comes to somebody that they might actually like or respect. They kind of don't question it. So the fact that they're able to get away with literally supporting this man during those allegations, helping him send out those quote unquote fake cease and desist. Angry Asians said they're fake, so I'm going to believe him because with the stuff I seen from his page, I do view him as a reliable source. And the fact that they literally aided this dude into filing a cease and desist against a 17-year-old is honestly ludicrous. 100% ludicrous. So it really just comes to show that at the end of the day, even though they did all this stuff, is anything going to be done about it? Is anything going to be done about their TikTok pages? Are they going to lose followers? Maybe a few, but they're still going to have this large fan base of kids literally backing them up with their terrible, inexcusable behavior. And it's just sickening. I just honestly am so done with it, especially when it comes to social media in general. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna take this time to vent because it really does upset me. And if you don't like that, well, you can leave. I'm just being honest. But I've been doing this social media stuff, YouTube stuff, for almost close to around a decade now. Been developing my skills, been learning everything I can about editing, been updating my avatars, learning animation to just literally try to be the best, or the best, or at least come close. Literally trying to work on the animated video, my first animated video for real this time on YouTube. Literally showing snippets. I wanted to show you guys the other one, but Clip Studio is allowing. I'll probably show at the end of the stream. But yeah, just my animated snippet alone, even though it's 3 seconds, people can still upload 3 seconds of anime content, even if it's a snippet. I don't want anybody to complain about it, but I literally upload it on YouTube. I can only get 3 views. Yeah, I'm going TikTok and I've seen Vexball's stupid scripted ass talking about some nonsensical bullshit to a bunch of stupid kids that don't know better, and he's getting mad traction off of that. Just so fucking infuriating.
Another TikTok drama. It's real like assaults that happen to victims. Like that tubby motherfucker Schlatt even goes as far as to try to blame the person who got Angry Asian on and fucking got this dude Gerber on to, you know, go at it, right? They put him on live stream so that they can have an argument and so they can talk it out, and basically so Gerbert can be confronted, because he's been making these little fucking videos where he's like, oh, I'm disproving the allegations, disproving them, and the whole video is just him being like, nuh-uh, I didn't do it. Like, that's it, bro. Like, he doesn't disprove any allegations. So the fact that he was able to be confronted with somebody who can bring everything forward in a quick, concise manner and not let this dude talk over them, right? It was good. It's a good thing. But they're hating on this dude because they fucking don't like that people are calling them out for platforming this dude, one thing, and then also defending him after everything came out. So they're just trying to like make it a joke. Oh, it's just a TikTok drama. And then they're also going to try to like put the blame on the dude who actually called him out and got him to talk to the Angry Asian, saying that he's platforming him. That's not platforming somebody. Having somebody be exposed on your live stream isn't platforming them. It's exposing them for being a gross individual. I think the one guy making the video was a little bit better. That Vexbolt guy, I think that was a little bit more serious. It had like a little bit more, like it seemed more genuine, right? But
Yeah, seeing Vexbolt, I was like literally goofing around in the live stream. I'm not gonna take Vexwell seriously in any capacity. I don't think he was literally bitter in that live stream whatsoever. If anything, I think he was literally just trying to cover it for his own ass in that stream. That's my honest opinion. Fuck Vexbolts, honestly.
at the same time, it still has that whole TikTok thing going on where he's like talking in a TikTok accent. And then for some reason, he has to bring up the dirty dishes. Like he has to create this whole other separate drama instead of just calling this guy out for the serious shit that he did. Again, I don't understand what they're trying to do here. They're just trying to shift blame is basically all they're trying to do. They're like, listen, guys, we just had him over because we thought he was a cool guy. Now we know he's a bad guy. We told him to leave. And it's like, no, you had him over, you platformed him, and then you defended him and sent out cease and desist to smaller creators. And then once you started getting hate, like once the video started coming out and people were like, this guy fucking sucks. Why is this Yee Squad backing him? You guys were like, wait, we got to save face. Hold on. We actually never liked Gerbert in the first place. So now I wanted to take a look at one of Gerbert's responses. Now in this video, he looks at some kind of screen recording that I didn't even see before. The screen recordings that I have seen have been like on Discord and Instagram, but there was one on TikTok that I guess people were calling him out for. And he decides to look at this one because it's really the only one that he has anything to say about. And I don't even think that this screen recording is fake necessarily. I just think that there's a UI issue. Like, I don't think this guy understands that UIs vary from different phones. Like if you have an Android, the Android UI is going to look different on TikTok than it does, you know, to the iPhone UI. And also when you block somebody, there's usually issues like UI issues. Like if you block somebody on Instagram, it's just how it is. And I believe detective, like screen recording message detective, or like he
screen recordings to look like me. Now, I've been doing some digging, and recently I found somebody alleging that I talked to an 11-year-old, that they caught me on their troll account, but this is just simply not true. As you can see, this is what a normal video recording, me and Top Kid Swizz, right? If I talk to him, this is me going from his page to his profile, right? That's our chat to his profile.
I'm not gonna lie, if you guys go on the Angry Agent's profile page, he literally takes a minor and asks to see their you know what. So him saying that this troll account of this 11-year-old was like a troll account or might have been fake, I'm not repeating myself. It's just honestly BS. I will try to see if I can pull out that clip on the Angry Agents page. Probably go on his TikTok page on the browser I'm currently on and show you guys. But I don't believe anything this dude says. It's like, and this is another thing that pisses me off. Dude, you clearly have no discernible talent or skill of any kind. You just sit on your lazy goddamn fat ass, literally just talking about random stuff, having to like most terrible takes ever. Don't put any effort to your videos. Get a cult like major following and literally throw it all away just to be a scumbag. People like this I really fucking hate. I fucking hate this dude.
There is no little weird box in the bottom, right? Because that box is there if you send a message request. I think it's either a message request or some.
I'm sorry, but I already hear this dude enough on TikTok yapping about his bullshit. I'm not gonna listen to it in this video. Fuck him. Seriously.
Okay, here's a video of what fire looks like in zero gravity.
Why? I feel like that's just a straight up admission of guilt. He's like, listen, I'll take all that real shit you guys said about me, but this fake screenshot right here, this is where I draw the line. It's like, bro, come on. Maybe that screenshot is fake, but even so, you just admitted to everything else on the doc.
In my honest opinion, none of it's fake. I don't think any of it's fake. If he admitted to one part of it being true, then it has to be all true. You can't just say one part of it's fake, then the other part's not fake. You know what I mean? It's like, it's either true or it's not true. You can't have your cake and, you know the expression. But it's like, you can't have it one way and have it another way. It's either you have it that one way or you have it the other way. Like, it's just BS. He's literally just trying to cover for his ass. Grim is literally just trying to cover for his ass. When this dude got caught, and like I said with Angry Asian, I gotta get that dude props because he was on his ass. He was on Gerbert's ass. He was literally saying as soon as he got caught, you decided to expose your true colors and go to the alt-right. Literally posting alt-right content. As soon as he got caught, it showed his true colors. Like, this dude is trying so hard to save face, to save his career. It's like, either do us a favor get off the internet, or it's going to show just give people more stuff to talk about you and make money off of. Because at the end of the day, that's what people are doing. But you can say that you want to bring exposure or get a critique on it. And I do want to give my critique on it because stuff like this does piss me off, sure. And there's other people who do that. But at the end of the day, there are people, let's not lie, that are going to take opportunity of talking about this dude because A, it's going to make them money. B, if they have good takes, it's going to get them more followers. And C, eventually, if something else happens, it's just going to be more stuff for them to talk about and make content off of. And don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but at the same time, it's like, when is it going to end when we really get people like this off the internet for good? Like I was saying on my TikTok page, Nova Online again and again and again. People have been complaining about him for like how long? How long? And nothing's done about Nova. This dude has been exposed as a pedophile, has a bib collection, and yet this dude's on Cameo making 10K. In what world does it make sense that a pedophile should be making 10K off of anything? And the thing about Nova, I was watching on this dude's channel, Leaping Lemur, he had a Discord server still talking to minors. And there's one thing I really don't get about that dude. Not even the fact that he also has like 6K subs on YouTube, but the fact that he's not in prison. Same thing goes for EDP 445 too. I know there's the current like thing going on with him where he might get some jail time, but it's like, how much longer do we have to keep letting people like this just be out in the open before we actually do something that actually gets them off the internet or make them face some sort of legal repercussion where we can just get rid of them for good and just start talking about them? Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with it. I'm just done.
Being real. You're like, listen, I'll defend myself here because this is an easy layup, but everything on the dock, that's fine. I'm not even gonna talk about that. What a crazy admission of guilt. That's wild. Anyway, you seen that Top Kid Swizz guy? The guy that he was saying he was messaging? That guy responded to Gerber and told him not to use his name in his videos and fucking roasted Gerber. I found this video randomly in my feed by chance, so, you know, good thing since we're making this video and this guy mentions this Top Kid Swizz dude. He made a video where he's like, Gerber, don't ever use my name in your fucking videos again, you PDF file, you're nasty, you're a degenerate, I would never talk to you, I would never message you, why would
Yeah, completely justified. If somebody's getting accused of that stuff and they have evidence, I will want my name used in that capacity to literally defend yourself from your own shit behavior. You keep me the fuck away from that. Only thing I would want to hear about somebody like Gerber is if he gets jail time or he's off the internet for good. That's it. Don't be involving me in your stuff just to clear your name when you know you already got caught. Like, honestly, that's crazy. I do not blame dude for trying to defend
you use
himself
me
and
as an
get out of that
example? It's
situation.
crazy, bro.
This is what a normal video recording, me and Top Kid Swizz, right? If I
There's no me and Top Kid Swizz, bitch.
For real. Like, honestly, the craziest thing is this dude, when it comes to defending himself, he'll try to pander for anyone. When it comes to Guru, he'll try to pander to everyone just to defend himself. Yet still be doing the same same shitty behavior behind closed doors. And I'll say again, you can have it one way or the other way. You can't have it both ways. It's either you just accept that you're just a terrible person and get off the internet, or you just try to do better and get off the internet. Just like, how can I see it? Because I'm still like really upset about it. All I just know is I want Gerber gone. Like, honestly, I want people like him gone. I want the whole entire internet as a whole to actually support content creators who actually have skill, who actually have potential, who actually can be positive influences on people, you know? Who can actually inspire others to like do what they're passionate about. Do you know how many times I go on TikTok and I see thousands of people, thousands of people in my field who do art. I see thousands of them, and they have like only 500 followers. They have like one follower, and you'll see like the most beautiful, most incredible, in-depth, most realistic art, stunning pieces. I was following this dude on TikTok, Luke something. He only has 1K followers on TikTok. I'm like, this dude should at least have 10 because he did like this retro Superman piece. If I ever had the chance to show on stream, I will. But it was incredible. I'm not sure if he liked me though, but at the end of the day, I still liked his art. I thought it was incredible. But like, I see so many people on TikTok with like skill and like actual like positive like stories and all that other stuff that could actually, if they had a major following, do some real good. And yet they're never given the chance to, or they have a low following, and it just pisses me off that people like that will never get a chance to make it big stream or mainstream. Yet Gerbert's, again, fat ass, all he just does is sit there, yap, give terrible takes. And I know for anybody who sees my TikTok, it's like, oh, are you the same way? It's like, I only did TikTok just to see if I could get some major traction to my YouTube channel where I've been uploading for like 4 years now. That's the only reason why I did TikTok. I'm not like really all that interested in TikTok. Like, don't get me wrong, I met some people on TikTok. I got into a community that I really like. If anybody's been watching my recent stuff on YouTube, you know that community means a lot to me considering all that I've gone through. But it's like at the same time, when it comes to like TikTok overall, I just give my takes on stuff, and I'm not yapping about like random stuff. I try to be as serious as possible when it comes to that. Even on my YouTube, you can say, "Oh, you're just yapping." It's like, no. On my YouTube, if you watch even some of my older commentary vids before I like stopped and tried to figure out what I'm trying to do, I am working on a new anime avatar besides the one that I have now. It's like I put effort into my videos. I put transitions. I made the intro on my own. I did the outro on my own. I do everything on my own. Don't get me wrong, with a little bit of help from YouTube from the tutorials, but like after I'm done learning it, it's like easy for me to do it on my own. The art stuff, I've been doing that ever since I was a kid, like honestly. So like if anybody wants to call me out on that, I'm just saying this as my defense. You cannot really compare me to Gerber when Gerber clearly on his page he shows nothing of beneficial use to society. He's just sitting there yapping his mouth on 2 times speed for quote unquote comedic effect just to make his vids entertaining. And I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm gonna be like brutally honest. If you're on TikTok and you're giving your honest opinion and you're using 2 times speed to keep people engaged to like find your or to make them think your voice is funny just to keep them more entertained, bro, I'm sorry, but your audience has to be filled to the brim with either brainwashed people or kids. And if you have a major following off of that, I won't even be proud of that. I will feel embarrassed. I will feel sad. That's pathetic. Imagine knowing that you have a following because you fast forward your voice and you're giving takes on like certain things, and that's it. I'll feel ashamed. It's like that's all you can do as a content creator. You can't do anything else. Like honestly, pathetic. But that's enough for me ranting. Let's just finish this up.
He's not associated, cuz. You don't get to use my name for your evidence, nigga. I know what it is. You saw it was a minor. Yeah.
Me, Gerbert.
You know, no doesn't mean no. And about the video, you just proved 1 of 66 pages, my nigga. You're still a racist, neo-Nazi, anti-Semite, assaulter, rumor, Like all of the above, cuz your best argument for all these allegations is
They're fake?
you just think the entire world is out to get you, Gerbert. I mean, we found your cousin, cuz. You just think the entire world just hates Gerbert. Angry Asian brought up a good point, so I'm gonna use it here. There's no other content creator your size getting allegations like this. A 66-page doc like this. Angry Asian never got allegations like this. What makes you different, Gerbert? It's cuz you're a fucking weirdo. You trying to use me for your argument, cuz? Don't ever mention my name again. We are not associated.
He's not wrong. It is one that I'll give Angry Asian credit for. At least he kind of tries to like not continue doing the yapping stuff. I seen him on YouTube and he critiques our stuff, so I'll give him credit on that. And as for like the 60-page doc, I think if anybody can tell me in the comments below, I might be wrong, but I think James Charles kind of came close to that. Or was it EDP? I don't know. I try not to keep up with any of this stuff because my YouTube feed on YouTube is just like animated true doc stuff, true crime, or like documentary stuff or history facts or tragedies, and mostly like news and anime and all that other stuff. So I really try not to like keep up with these creeps too much, but at the same time it's like when people talk about this stuff, like I said again, it's just really entertaining for people to hear people's like certain takes on it, but also to kind of bring awareness to this. But at the same time, it's like we really gotta ask ourselves, when's enough to the point where we just want these people gone? Because I won't mind taking a break from this stuff while being on the internet and not hearing about another person just being a creep and just enjoying like regular internet content. Like I would not mind that one bit. And people say, "Oh, it's the internet. There's nothing bad to talk about or something like that. That is boring and all this other stuff." I know some people might be like that, but at the same time, it's like it gets to a point where it's just too much, you know. But that's just me. I'm just gonna let this play through till I feel, you know, well, I can always to talk about something else that I feel strongly about when it comes to this video.
I don't know you. Don't try to tie your name into mine, nigga. I don't want your bad juju mixed with my name, cuz. You're guilty and we know it. You disproved talking to an 11-year-old on TikTok. What about the 15-year-old you was asking for? Okay then, Gerbert. You can start breaking this wall down, but like, it's over for you, gang. 66 pages of straight allegations. There's no way you can fake an entire school report. Now everything is fugazi. Everything is fake to you. We know the real, Gerbert, and the real is that you're a fucking predator. Do better.
What if you can create your own website by saying, "This is what I want"? With Wix, you can.
So now that we got through all of that, let's get to the part where homie gets confronted by the angry Asian. It's pretty fucking wild. This guy named Goofy, I believe his name is, he got them both on a live stream, on like a panel on TikTok, and they started going at it. I watched a little bit of it and it's fucking crazy, bro. Angry Asian just totally digs into this dude. And Gerbert doesn't really have any defense, you know what I mean? It's just like the same bullshit where he's like, it's fake. And then
No, Angry Asian like literally going in on him and him just being so upset about not being able to defend himself was probably the most funniest thing I ever seen, because it really just shows how pathetic Gerber really is. Like he say, "Oh, it's fake, oh, I didn't do that," and he literally admit halfway through, "Okay, I did that, but I didn't do that." But it's like, okay, you did this, you did do that, but you're made to this, so that means you did do the rest. So just own up to it. Just own up to it. So the fact that Angry Asia was really going in on him, calling him out, and he was completely right, and this dude just left, just proves how much of a character Gerber is. Like honestly. And I saw his TikTok page. I blocked it again, but I unblocked it. And I saw this dude upload like 2 vids before like going like fully silent. And he's still losing followers and everything. He's still trying to defend himself from all the terrible stuff he did. And it's like, No, man. Sometimes you just need no one to quit. If I was him, if I was Gerber, own up to it, like fully, and just leave the internet. Just leave, because trying to save what career you have left, if you can't even call it a career, I'll just call it spectacle at this point, because honestly, I really don't get how people could watch his content. Like, even for me, don't get me wrong, I'll see it on TikTok. I'll see like a small snip of it. Then after that, I'll be seeing like 5 other people doing the exact same thing on TikTok. It's just so unoriginal and soulless content at that point. So it's like, I won't even call it a career again. I'll just call it spectacle. At this point, if I was to just leave the internet for good, ain't nobody need you. And like I said before, give it like a month, give it 2 months. TikTok will have somebody doing the exact same thing he did, get popular off of it, and then after that, probably somebody else not doing the same thing that he did, but probably someone else, someone worse, is going to get caught, and it's just going to be the exact same thing over again. And like I said, it gets to a point where we got to ask ourselves as a society, or when it comes to the internet, when's enough enough, honestly?
When you ask him to prove it, he doesn't really say shit to disprove anything.
The angry agent accept. There, I think it worked. I think it worked. Is this the real one?
All right, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up?
Wait, is this the yeah? Okay, this is the real one.
Wilbert, my guy, Wilbert. So it's so funny that you want to come out here and be like, the angry Asian never liked me. He never did this. He never did that. You're full of fucking shit, man. Like, dude, let's just come out and say it, bro. Here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna tell you all this too, because he wants to talk about phone calls, okay? Because I actually recorded the phone call, all right, that we had. So why don't you tell the people, Gerbert, that you are the owner of the Oddball account that you claim that you aren't the owner of. Let's also talk about
Hold on.
Let's also talk about your dumbass excuse, and you're addressing the document allegations at 14 minutes 6 seconds, where you say, "Oh, guys, this picture of someone filing a report against me, yeah, what you can do is someone went into my school, got the form, and wrote a fake report." Are you fucking serious? They wrote a fake report out. You're really expecting people to believe that stupid shit? Fuck no. Let's also talk about the fucking racist. Hey, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Why don't we talk about the time? Hey, why don't we talk about the racist message?
Damn, okay, so if I'm not going to be able to talk about any of this, if I can't talk about any of this, then what's the point?
He's got a point. He's got a point.
I can't talk about this anyway.
And of you saying,
The point is that you clearly can't admit that you did something wrong. You just go literally say, "Oh, I didn't do it," without any proof or evidence. You just go deflect for your bad behavior. So the fact that he's telling you to shut up is completely justified, because you're literally just deflecting. You're literally just deny. Knowing that you got caught, knowing that there's proof, and you just won't accept or just be truly honest about what you did. So him just telling you to shut up, being fed up with you literally deflecting and lying again and again and again, it's completely justified. Don't know why this dude laughing though, because it's not funny. Like, I understand in the context him being like, man, someone could be, someone could be, but at the same time, it's like, this is serious.
that black people are inferior to natural white people. Look at Africa. Huh, wow, that's so crazy. How
Not funny, man. Like, he's really addressing like something serious, because again, Gerbert's main audience, just like Yee Squad, like I said before, when it comes to content creators like him, it's mostly kids. So if they see stuff like that, and just to literally perpetuate or just to like push on the ideals of like racist, like all right, like ideology onto kids, is already damaging enough. That's a really bad thing. That isn't funny. That should be taken seriously, and I'm glad this man was really calling him out on it. Should be getting away
How the
with
fuck
stuff
can
like
you
that.
sit here and just be deny, and be like, oh, it's not real? You're full of fucking shit.
Okay, wait. Can we go on this? Can we go on this one at a time? Because like,
no, I'm just saying, bro. This dude, all he fucking
get
does is lie. And I called this in my video too. Guess what? He's gonna fucking deny it, bro. You have been caught, okay? You fucked up when you
Catch-22, bro.
responded.
I can't deny anything
You
because they'll
fucked
be
up.
okay,
You
dude. I'm
fucked
just gonna
up.
keep talking
You
until he
fucked
fucking.
up when you
like,
made
dude,
a
wait, give him a sec. Let him finish the rant, Gerber. Let him finish the rant, and
I'm
then
saying, you fucked
you'll
up
hit it.
when your response to my video was to make an alt-right Nazi propaganda account. And you can sit here and be like, oh, it's just a joke. You're unfunny as fuck, okay? No one thought that shit was funny. No one believes that shit. You're racist, and you're an anti-Semite. Just come out and admit it, bro. Like, here's the thing, man. Because when you're getting people that are alleging that you are racist and an anti-Semitic, and what you do in response is prove to people that you're racist and anti-Semitic, what do you think that's gonna do? You literally snitched on your fucking self, bro. That's like that. It's
Oh, okay, there we go. My bad. I was like, what the heck is going on? Okay, so we got some bum bot in my stream, and it's like, I will tell you guys this again and again. I'm not your homie. I'm not your friend. Do not come in this stream literally trying to be all buddy buddy with me, trying to get me to buy whatever dumb as streaming service you got because I ain't interested. I ain't no goddamn neon clone, okay? I'm gonna do this on my own. Ain't no goddamn neon wannabe, racist wannabe, literally making fun of suicide wannabe fuck. Go find somebody else to go do that too. But as I was saying before, him literally calling out this dude for the stuff that he was doing after he got caught is completely justified. 100% justified, if you ask me. Also, one more thing. If you're a bot and you're following this page, if you're following my kick account, and you're a bot, do me a favor and please unfollow me because I'm not going to change my mind about whatever kind of nonsensical BS subscription you got. I'm not interested. I will say that again. I'm not interested.
so insane, bro. Why don't you address the high tier man fucking messages too? And
I don't
also,
know what the fuck this means. Damn.
and also, this dude wants to talk about the screen recording. Fam, like literally in the fucking screen recording, it goes to your account. It's linked to your fucking account, bro. You paid Sarah off $200 to try and get her to delete their account, and you're fucking 17 trying to get a 15-year-old girl's pussy.
Okay. Wait, pause. Just pause. Wait, pause right there. Pause, please.
Don't be telling this man to pause for calling him out because I seen his page. He literally shows video evidence of this dude paying 200 to get rid of all that evidence. Don't be telling him to pause because he's right. He should have. He asked me, this dude should have just shut up and let it happen until it got like really out of hand. And I don't think he got out of hand for calling him out on that. He should have told him to shut up, in my honest opinion.
I've never done that shit a day in my life. No, hold up. I'm not done talking yet, bro. And I'll say another.
And again, when he brought up that like serious allegation, dude, not the time to laugh. Should just keep your mouth shut and just literally listened in that chair. I don't get what was so funny about that.
Yeah, bro, I'm out.
Hold up, no, this dude wants to play.
Wait.
Yeah, Gerber was out because he knew he got caught. Like a pussy ass bitch, bro. Like honestly.
Wait, Gerber, no.
Hold up. Yeah, get out of here, pussy.
Okay, wait. But I will say, I just want to speak on this.
Fucking cease and desist.
I just want to speak on. I just want to speak on this though. I will say, Yeet Squad themselves had nothing to do with those. Like they literally kicked Gerber out of the house today. Like.
What?
I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting that out there.
I know some shit about the Yeet Squad.
Yeah, I know. I'm just putting that out there. They literally kicked them out of the house today. They hadn't like.
Good.
It was just a clap. It was a clap. They invited Gerbert over, and then they found out this happened, so then they kicked him out. I'm just putting that out there. Just putting that out there.
Good. They finally had some fucking balls and did something. Like, the fuck? Nah, bro. It's like.
Okay, I'm trying to find Gerber. He said let me up, but I don't see his name in the thing.
Like, yeah, bro.
All right, I want to hear what he has to say though.
You wouldn't let me speak. That's why I left.
All right, Gerber,
Anyways,
the stage
I don't
is
even
yours.
remember like half the shit he said.
No, you left because he literally called you out on it and he was honestly doing your BS. And even if he let you talk, what excuse are you going to come up with for texting minors, huh? For literally assaulting minors. You have no excuse. If I was him, I agree with him. Shut up. Get off the internet. Ain't nobody sympathizing with you.
Take it one by one. Like Angry Asian. Can you take it one by one?
One by one.
Take it one by one. Okay, let's start off with the Gerbert's account. So he claims that he is not racist or anti-Semitic, even though he literally posted.
I'm going fast forward this because at the end of the day, yeah, it's just pretty much the rest of the stream. Okay, so let's get to the final thoughts of Leaping Lemur.
When you write, your tone influences how readers respond. With Grammarly, just highlight your text and type how you want to sound. Get your message right every time.
Remember, you can go back and watch the original video I made on this guy. He was saying that he wasn't a racist, that he loves everybody, that the accounts weren't real, that was showing him being a racist. What did he just say here? He admits to being a racist, but he said that he changed. And then the Angry Asian brings up a...
Yeah, admit to being a racist and saying that he changed. He's saying that just to literally keep his fan base. Guarantee he'll still be doing that racist stuff behind closed doors.
Great point. Motherfucker, some of these screenshots are from like 3 days ago, 2 weeks ago. You're telling me you just flipped around your character in 2 weeks. Like 1 second you're a racist and 1 second you're not. You're crazy, bro. You expect these people to believe you. Like not even your dumb fan base is believing you at this point, bro. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think Gerbert's cooked or what? I don't know, bro. Like maybe his dumb fan base might come back and start watching his videos. I think if anything, it will definitely show a...
What videos? They're like what? Running like 30 seconds of terrible takes. It's not even that he's cooked, he's just basically done. This is a clip right here, I guess. Yeah, this is the full like live stream. So yeah, if you guys see it, Meth Grader has it, but it's all over TikTok already. So I thought I would come on here and talk about that. Hold on, I'm gonna exit out of this.